Hello everyone! Today I'm testing to see what happens when you take a load of Super Mario Odyssey enemies and make them tiny, giant, very tall and flat. As the enemies get bigger, some crazy stuff happens that you wouldn't expect. So I'm here in the Cascade Kingdom right now, and I've spawned in a few new enemies. I want to see if they're working. Yes! So I've spawned in a Gushen, a bullet bill launcher that doesn't appear to be working for some reason. We've got a chain chomp, and up here we have an uproot, or an uproot spawner, which will spawn an uproot. And all of these fully work in the cascading, which is pretty cool. So what I've done is copy pasted them in from other kingdoms to this kingdom. We've also got a big chain chomp, a Goomba. We've also got a tank as well. These tanks can destroy the bricks in Cascade Kingdom, which is really cool. Wait, what's that? Oh my gosh. We've got a wiggler, but the wiggler seems to be trapped in the floor. Wait, I'm gonna try capture it. What? What? Wait, was his head stuck all the way over here? So we've got a wiggler here that's head seemed to be stuck over there. Oh, that's well weird. And up here we have a frog, which I think has moon gravity because I copy pasted it from the moon. So it jumps up super high, which will be very interesting to see what happens when I double the size. We have a stack of 7 different Goombas. We also have the dinosaur up here, which is normally down here where the camera goes. So the camera goes to where it normally is, but I've moved it up here just to make stuff a bit interesting. So when it gets a bit bigger, it might look quite cool. Alright, I should have doubled all of the enemy sizes, which will be interesting to see. I can't see anything yet. I have no clue if this will crash my game or not, or whether this will work. Oh! It seems to have worked on the Gushen, but it seems to have just doubled the Gushen and not the water bubble all around him, which looks pretty funny. I can still capture him like normal, which is cool though. But he just has a really small water bubble. And yes, everything seems to have doubled. This bullet bill launcher has doubled. I still don't think it's shooting though. It looks like I have way less water than I actually do. This chain chomp has also doubled size, but nothing too different seems to have changed about the chain chomp other than its hitbox. Oh, that chain chomp looks giant. This one here does so. What? This was the giant chain chomp from before. Wait, let me see. Okay, its hitboxes haven't changed. The only thing that has changed is its size of the models and stuff. But when it lets me out at the top of the actual size of the hitbox. But you see, if I run in further enough, it should still damage me. Yeah, it still damages me if I go close enough. Oh, I see that. What? Look at the Uproot. The Uproot's textures are completely broken. It's not meant to be in double size. It seems to be able to climb double the size. Okay, I think it's only when his helmet's on his head when the textures are completely broken. But right now, his textures seem to be fine. Do I go up double the height? Oh, yes, I do. That was so cool. I can't wait to see what happens when I make it 10 times bigger. Alright, the double-sized Goomba looks normal. But, oh, when I put Cappy on, Cappy stays the same size. We've got a really small Cappy on a very big Goomba. He's still broken in the wall. I want to see if he's changed, if I try capture him. Will it let me capture him? Okay, he's still going sliding back. Is he double the size? Oh, it doesn't look like I can double the Wiggler's size. I think the Wiggler doesn't work like that. But the tank is now giant and his hat's disappeared. I can't see his hat anymore. He doesn't seem to be shooting. Yeah, I knocked off his hat, but I couldn't actually see it. Half the screen's filled up with him now, though. Does he shoot double the size guns? No, his bullets seem to be the same size. Oh, that looks quite funny. The giant frog with the very small hat. I can knock off his hat, and his jump seems to have been made smaller than before. That's weird. The giant frog does look pretty funny. He's just bouncing around. But if you notice with this Goomba stack, it's only changed the size of the one on the bottom or the one on top. I think the one that I capture. What? Wait, did you see that? The biggest one seems to have teleported to the top. So when I capture it, the biggest one switches to the top. No, now it's the biggest one switches to the second one. I'm gonna try stomp on him. Oh, he turns very flat, which is what we're gonna be doing later. We're gonna make everything really flat later. But this dinosaur, what? What is wrong with this dinosaur? He seems to have very big legs and a very big tail, but his head and his body seem to be the same size. His legs still have the same hitbox. He's kept the same hitbox anymore. Oh, I can capture him. Nice. What will happen with the double-sized dinosaur? Whoa, I can't actually see all of it with the camera. This is if I zoom out fully. I can only see his legs. Yes, he seems to have a normal sized head, but a double sized body. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. I want to see if the dinosaur can kill stuff that's not normally in this kingdom, like this tank. Yes, he can kill the tank. Let's see if he can also kill the Gushen down here. He just crushed that Gushen down there. And the Gushen seem to respawn. It also respawns at double the size, which is cool. Okay, the enemies are 10 times smaller than normal now. So these are going to be tiny. I wonder if I'm even going to be able to see them. And oh my gosh, it just looks like a fish in a giant tank. You can barely even see him. He still can damage me with his water though. It looks like just Cappy. I'm gonna try and run out of water. I reckon when it runs out of water, it will just look like Cappy. Yeah, it literally just looks like Cappy. If you look very closely, you can see this grey little blob underneath. Oh, the chain Chomp. His chain is regular size. Oh, and his hitbox is regular size as well. Now it just looks like Cappy. What? I can see like a phantom chain Chomp of where it's meant to be. That looks really weird. Let's have a look at the Uproot. You can see it raising out the ground slowly. And you can barely even see it. What? You can barely even see it at all. Mario's looking at the Uproot like, what the heck is that? Why is it so small? It looks like a tiny vegetable that I can eat, but I can actually capture it. And it looks like he's going around very, very fast. But the Uproot is zooming around. Can I crush him still? I can. That looks so strange. And this one's just chilling. This looks very similar to the last one, but with a bigger hat. Is that the Goomba? Look how tiny he is. And he can still damage me. I think he's going to kill me. He's so fast. But he is zooming. Okay, let's see what happens when I capture him. Oh, it just looks like Cappy's on the floor and Cappy's just walking around on the floor. Oh, the cannon's just turned into a floating hat. What? Oh, his hitbox is the same apparently though. Let's try capture the mini tank. It just looks like I'm Cappy again. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try stomp on him. And he goes back to regular size when you stomp on him. Is that the frog? Look at the frog. It just looked like a floating hat. Where's he gone? It just looks like Cappy can bounce really high. Oh, that's weird. And the stag's just floating on top of this very, very tiny Goomba. Oh, what? Okay, now there's just a floating bit. And I can't even see where he's meant to be. I'm gonna crush him. Let's look at the tiny T-Rex. He's clipped into the floor a little bit. I think his head... What? Okay, I've captured him. But he's clipped into the floor. Is he going to be tiny? Oh, he has a tiny body. But what? What? He's got a tiny body, but normal size head. All his claws and stuff seem to be just coming out of him. Why is this so weird? He's like sliding around. He moves at a different sort of speed as well. What? What on earth is this? This is very, very cursed. This is like a cursed image. He can still break everything though. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, everything now should be 4 times the size, which we can already see the giant chain Chomp over there. It looks so big. So let's go check out the Gushin. And as you can see, the Gushin is absolutely giant. Look at him going up in the air. Oh my gosh. You can barely see the water that he's in. Let's go into the water, see if it actually refills. Yes, it does refill. I didn't tested that yet. Oh my gosh, look how he looks. He's just gone into the ground when he's out of water. Oh my gosh. He looks so weird when he's out of water. Next up, we've got the chain Chomp. Oh, look at the chain Chomp post. Look how big the chain Chomp post has gone. His hitbox seems to stay the same. He seems to have like a glowing inside where he normally is. Oh, the camera can't quite keep up, so it puts me out at the top of it. Oh, and that one's even bigger. Right, let's have a look at this Uproot though. Oh, his face. Something is messed up about him because his helmet stays the same size. And he goes very, very tall. He takes a while to fall down. All right, let's capture him. I've got rid of his helmet. Oh, the camera can't quite keep up. It just looks like a giant beanstalk up to the heavens. Let's see if I can get up to this platform up here. The way he walks as well is really funny. Alright, let's see if I can make it up to the... Oh, I can make it up to here to the giant T-Rex. I wonder how far I'll fall if I go like this. How long will it take me to fall? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try stomp on his head, see what happens. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, and the post here is giant. And I can see like the glowing inside of where like its normal hitbox would be. I can see like nothing except from the chain Chomp now. Bruh. Oh man, this Goomba is giant as well. And Cappy's still tiny. Cappy's pretty much disappeared inside of the Goomba's giant brain. Let's see what happens when I stomp on him. Oh my gosh, he turns into like a giant flat pancake. But anyway, this tank, you can't even see its hat anymore. And you can just go right in him without being hurt. Oh, apparently his hitbox is all the way up in the middle of him. So if I capture him, I can pretty much see nothing. So where the cannon shoots actually changes. So it's a bit higher than it looks to be. Oh, this frog is giant. I don't think anything's really messed up with the frog. It's just not meant to be this big, so it looks really weird when it's bouncing around. It looks like it's bouncing at double the speed. Cappy doesn't look like he fits him. But this Goomba stack only looks like one big one and one small one. It doesn't look like there should be 6 Goombas in there, but there are. Let's try capture him. And now the giant one's gone to the top, and he's floating. He's not even connected to the other Goombas. You see, the other Goombas have their feet connected to their head, but this one doesn't. Finally, for these 4-times sized one, let's go to this dinosaur, which seems to be very bugged. It seems like only its legs increased in size. There's a giant invisible wall that it's creating. I can't actually get any closer than this, you see. I can't, that's me long jumping into it. Oh, I can climb up on it using its tail. That's, oh my gosh, this is so buggy. But that's kind of cool that I can climb up on it using its tail, because its hitbox actually scales. Nice. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can capture it. Okay, I should have made everything very, very flat right now. So what I've done to do this, I've made the Y value very short. I don't know if this works, but yes, I think it does work, because look at this Gushen. Look how flat he is. He's just a giant Gushen in a big bubble of water, but he's very, very flat. Look at that. What does a drained Gushen look like? What does a flat drained Gushen look like? It looks like that. Oh my gosh. Look how weird they look. And he's floating above the ground. He's floating above the ground almost. Cannon here is also very flat. Although its hitbox doesn't seem to have changed at all. But this chain Chomp, oh my gosh. His chain is like floating above the ground. He almost looks like a stingray with his eyes like that. Because his eyes are very flat and on the top of his head, which they're not meant to be like. Okay, the Uproot. Let's see the Uproot spawn. Oh my gosh, his helmet, he's just waddling around. He seems to have very small legs now. The way Cappy's gone dead weird as well. Okay, look what happens when I stretch him up. He barely goes anywhere at all. He barely goes up at all. I'm gonna jump on this very, very flat Gushen. Not Gushen, Uproot. What happens if I ground pound on him? He becomes even flatter, then he dies. What? This chain Chomp here. Whoa. What happens when I capture him? Okay, Cappy looks very concerned. Do you know what he does look like? He looks like a frying pan. This guy straight up looks like a frying pan. Oh my gosh, the Goomba. Look at the way his head's moving. He's almost waddling to keep up with Mario. And now Cappy stays the same size. He's just a disc. He's turned into a disc, a flat disc. The Wiggler still seems to be trapped. He looks very, very upset. The tank here is still flat. And his hitbox has changed as well. I can stomp on him, or I can capture him. His cannon seems to be shooting from lower as well. The cannonballs seem to spawn a bit lower. Like, I'm gonna ground pound on him. What is this frog? His hat seems to be the same size. His hat seems to be tiny. But he's just blending into the ground. I'm gonna capture him, see what happens. What? Wait, his legs are still the same size, but they're bugging out a bit. His legs are freaking out a bit. Oh my gosh, this Goomba here, though. This very flat Goomba. All the other Goombas are just floating on this very, very flat Goomba. Oh, wait, now the disc Goomba's changed to the middle. This does not look possible. This is so weird. There we go. I stomped him down and he turned very, very flat. Now, let's take a look at the flat dinosaur. It just seems to be legs. Its head seems to be clipped into the ground. Oh, I captured the dinosaur. I captured the very flat dinosaur. What? Look at his body. Look at his neck. It seems to be like pulsing. Fine, I'm out. I'm out and I can... Does it... Oh, his hitbox seems to have stayed the same as well, so I can just destroy all the things down here. Oh, he timed out. Right, everything should be very, very tall. You can see the chain Chomp and the dinosaur up on that hill. I'm surprised this didn't crash, though. I've made everything very, very tall. Oh, what will he look like when he runs out of juice? Oh, he's just clipping into the ground. He's just clipped into the ground. How is he not in the water? He's pretty much in the water, but it's not counting. There we go. Okay, nice. That cannon's looking very big as well. And this chain Chomp is very tall. Look at the post inside. The post inside is giant. Oh, the thing that I'm most curious about is to see the Uproots. I want to see what happens to the Uproots when they're very, very tall. It doesn't seem like nothing else the hat's on. Oh, he's just gone into space. He's just disappeared. Oh my gosh. I want to capture him quick. There we go, I've captured him. That took a few tries to capture him. The way he runs looks so funny. He's like jumping about. But let's see how high this puts me. What? Oh my gosh, it put me all the way up here. He goes so high. This chain chomp seems to be similar to normal. Yeah, nothing much has changed with him. Except when I uncapture him, I get put out at a very high height. Wait, let's see how high that is. Oh my gosh. This Goomba's he looks like a mushroom. The Goomba looks like a giant mushroom here. Alright, let's see what... He seems to be pretty much the same. I accidentally just stomped on him. Oh man, look at this frog. I wonder if it changed his jump height. He might jump way higher. No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, he doesn't jump way higher. And this Goomba stack, I thought it was only one Goomba, but apparently it's a Goomba stack. I'm gonna try capture the Goomba stack, see what it does. Oh my gosh, this looks so weird. With it being very tall. What on earth? So there's just like a floating space where he's meant to be. Yeah, look, there's a load of invisible walls. This is me long jumping. I can't get any closer to him. So unfortunately, the very tall dinosaur, or the dinosaur with very tall legs and a normal body, I'll have to not capture him. But now, I have made everything as big as they possibly can be without the game crashing. You can see the giant chain chomps and the giant T-Rex up in the distance. But let's see. Oh my gosh, he's so big. Let's see if I can even capture him. I need to get closer. Oh, all I can see is the giant squid. I can't really see much. He just clips into the ground when he turns into this guy. Everyone seems dead slow though. Oh, I just crushed him accidentally. Oh, I'm sorry. This chain chomp though. Look how big his post is. It looks like a weight, to be honest. I can see. Okay, I'm just inside of it. I can see. Oh. If I fight, yeah, it puts me up at the top. That puts me out quite high. Look how big the platform is for it. Oh my gosh, look how big he is. I need to hit him with the bucket quick and capture him. Yes, I've captured him. What? Okay, how long is it going to take to fall back down? I seem to be floating up. Am I going to land on the dinosaur? I'm on top of the dinosaur right now. What? Oh my gosh, the Goomba. The Goomba. And this chain chomp. This chain chomp's in like the world of its own with this giant statue. Oh, what? I can see like the chain chomp apparition as well. Like you can see the apparition of the chain chomp coming forward. And oh, that sends me flying. Oh man, this Goomba, this giant Goomba, he hasn't even spotted me, but I can't even see the full thing. Look at Mario confronting the giant Goomba. Okay, yes, I've captured him. I can't really see much. I just see his giant legs flashing. But if I uncapture him, I get put all the way up there. I don't think I can even kill him because of how big he is. What? This giant tank. It looks like Mario's gone into some kind of war or something. I need to capture him. I want to see what will happen. I can run straight through the tires and stuff, but I can't find the hitbox for it. Wait, I hit it. I hit it. Yes, I've captured it. I had to jump up and snipe it. But this giant Goomba seems to be too strong. He's just absorbing every single one of my shots. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, that's cool though. Oh, it shoots me out super high as well. Alright, let's see what happens when I capture the frog. It's hard to capture the frog. There we go. I found it. I found it. I can't really see much. What? I'm just floating. I see the green slowly going up more towards the screen. Let's see the Goomba stack. This is a Goomba stack. There are Goombas inside of here. Oh, the biggest Goomba is at the bottom, so that's why you can't see. That looks inappropriate. There we go. Now you can see that it's a giant Goomba on top. Yeah, but I can't even get closer to the dinosaur because there's a giant invisible wall here that is spawning. Oh, that's really cool. But anyway, if the enemies became any bigger, the game would crash. So if you enjoyed this video, you'll also enjoy 100 mystery pipes in Super Mario Odyssey. It's a very good video and I highly recommend you watch it. Click on screen right now to watch it. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Bye!